Alright, second place. Machine hardware installation. The first is the installation of the laser bracket. Our laser bracket is packaged in this wooden box. As for the chiller bracket accessories, these are all the accessories included. There are quite a few accessories: a base, a support column, and a crossbar. And also, the foot pads, these are the spare foot pads for this time, and also the installation. The installation is well known. Once we finish installing, it will look like this, something like this. Now for this time the bracket is a D-series bracket. It has this type of installation, and there's a controller bracket. For our latest model, the controller bracket is not installed on this main bracket. Instead, there is a separate controller bracket. Our second controller bracket. These are the accessories for the controller bracket. There are only 3 parts, including the base, tray, upright column. Once the upright column is assembled, it looks like this, just like this. This is the controller bracket. Over here we have, This is an installation video for the laser and the controller. This is the installation video for the laser and the controller. Let's take a look. Video.
Alright, let's take a look at the Ali laser sword inside the Domino. As for its assembly, let's look at this machine. This bracket here is the same as the installation of the famous D320i, so we'll just briefly mention it. Let's take another look at the controller bracket below. Speaking of the controller, next let's take a look at this. First, let's install the base below and snap it into the socket on the base. Alright, let's remove the screws. Okay. Now let's install the controller inside the stand. Alright, then install our 4 screws. Okay. Next, let's remove these 4 screws at the top. Eight screws. This one is also over 80 years old. Let's take the tray on top. You know Android. Okay. You.
Put it on top of this. There are 8 screws here. We just don't need to tighten them all the way.
Now the controller bracket is installed like this. Next, let's place the controller on top of it. Okay. This is the controller. Install it onto the controller bracket just like this. Alright, after plugging in the controller's power plug to install this controller, let's turn it on. Yeah. Then
405 meters in total. Alright,
let's connect the data cable between the laser tube and the controller. The device is now powered on and ready to use.
the distance between the controller and the laser.
Disconnect.
When we install it, our interconnection.
As you can see, the power is on. So we've already completed the process of installing it, right?
Just like this.
Alright, next I will...
Now our laser unit and control system are successfully installed. Okay, let's look at installing the sensor and the encoder, as well as the display screen video.
Alright, let's install the fiber optic cable.
I'm connecting the sensor fiber optic cable.
Sensor. Plug it into this. Insert it into the front port. This is where the encoder is installed. Okay.
Plug the machine in properly.
And inside here.
Try the encoder.
Using that one over there.
Does it?
It happens to have a Xiaomi branded picture frame that is resistant to getting ink stains on it.
Yes, I am completely aware of what is happening, and I can certainly confirm for you that the data you have been waiting for is finally beginning to show up quite clearly on the primary monitor right now as we speak. It is definitely becoming visible across the entire interface, and everything seems to be updating exactly as we had originally anticipated it would during this phase of the process.
Alright, the power supply. Let's follow this here.
Encoder, checking for empty. It's the same as the transmitter.
Yes. Alright, for the next step, we need to carefully plug this connector in right here. Make sure to plug it securely into the interlock socket, because without this connection, our laser system simply cannot be powered on. It essentially serves as a vital safety door for the entire operation.
Fried.
Meat. Okay. Let's get the screen ready for you. We're currently connecting all our external display monitors. Checked. All good.
One end of the cable is connected to the screen. The other end connects to the controller. Make sure it is fully inserted. Otherwise, it won't be able to receive the signal.
Carefully insert it here inside, then plug it in directly right here.
Ciao Jinping, it's done. Alright, come on, let's continue. Okay. This is the bracket for our display screen. The display can be installed here, where it can be mounted. Additionally, it is also able to rotate completely, so let's note that it can rotate as well. You can clearly see that this is incredibly important.
All
Right, we can place this right here. Okay,
looking from below, you can see it can be adjusted properly.
and there's this one here. Okay, now let's go ahead and connect this part.
Because that,
Was truly some phenomenal acting, absolutely incredible performance.
wouldn't you
Agree with that?
connect the data,
Connect the cable of the fume extractor to it.
the data
Cable. This end goes into our main unit. Okay, hold on a second. Let me check. Just a moment. Plug it in from the row, plug it into our number 7. Alright, this time we also have the power for the fume extractor. Let's plug in the power cord for the fume extractor.
the original from GE.
Okay, let me see here. Alright, I've got it. This is the power cord for my camera, right here, this RCA connector, and then this end plugs into this here.
Oh, this time the fume extractor 5G is already installed. Alright, let's look at the next step, connecting the pipe of the fume extractor 5G, the fume extractor 5G pipe, and the fume extractor 5G frame. The DPX360i is the fume extractor 5G. Let's see, it's already installed.
Alright, let's take a look at this DX360i, the new installation you see on our end here. One end should be connected to our controller at position 7, and the other end connects to the back of our range hood.
Now let's look at the gap here. There's 30,000 here. We've managed our exhaust pipe well, and our intake pipe is inside here.
And at that
Time he asked me to take the opportunity here.
As you can see here, his frame and the photoelectric bracket are installed together, mounted downward as one unit. When we install it, we first need to install the bracket for the smoke machine and the photoelectric bracket. After installing the photoelectric bracket, that's basically how the installation goes.
if you look for us, we won't be able to install it. Okay, this is a fully installed one here. The display, this display shows our laser machine fully installed, including the laser bracket, and the laser controller bracket. The screen bracket, optical pad, sensor, encoder, and so on. This is a very complete picture of a fully installed unit.